All right. Who we got with us today? Where you from? Tell the people something.
Beni.deyo. I live in Cleveland. From the Kingdom of Heaven though. That's where I'm from. Yeah, I'm an artist. I'm a psalmist, and music is really just my ministry, part of my ministry for real.
Okay. What inspired you to first start making music?
I always been into music, like enjoy listening to music, walking around with CD players. Before I can't play, I'm trying to stuff a CD player in my pocket while I'm riding my bike in the neighborhood and stuff like that, just to listen to music, or MP3 player full of music, going to school, never taking my headphones out of elementary school. Like, my grandfather always playing music. I got an uncle that's a DJ. It was always a part of my life, for real.
Who was your biggest influences growing up?
Musicians?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, magicians, people, anything. Influences.
How many people you want me to say?
Give me 3. And why? How?
I'd say Lil Wayne. Just cause when I was growing up, like that's when he was in his prime. So yeah, he was the equivalent of YB today. Like, he was dropping his No Ceilings projects and the Carter 3, the Carter 2, all of them, the Carters. That was a mixtape king for real, but his consistency, his fan base, his talent though, like his ability, he was diverse as an artist. So I was just somebody, and he was popular, like he was popular where I was living in Baltimore at the time, so a lot of people was listening to him anyway. So it's part of that. 2 more people. I would say Bow Wow indirectly, cause that was always one of my favorite rappers. Like growing up as a kid, and then he was an actor and everything. So he just like was a face for me. Like, he was influential. Last person. You said, I ain't gonna lie, I'll probably say Youngboy though. But it's weird, cause like not influential in the sense of like I'm trying to make music like him or nothing like that. Bro, I'm his birthday on my birthday. I'm literally a year older than him. So when he first came out, like I gravitated towards the music, especially cause the place that I was in mentally. But his consistency, the way he, how transparent he is in his music, like the reality and rawness of the music, like that's what really just drew me for real. So it kind of like brought that out of me in a sense, like, and then this don't have nothing to do with the inspiring or nothing like that, but it's just funny because a lot of the names or situations he'll speak on in songs, I literally, like, I'm talking about to a T. I could say the same thing, like identifying with them names and situations going on. Like, for example, I don't say that, but yeah, them the 3 people.
What's the first song you ever recorded, and how do you feel about it now?
I don't know the name of it, but I said the only thing I remember, I said music. It is my life. Without it, music. It is my life. Without it, I'm clouded. I can't see the light. Music. It is my life. You can see it in my eyes. I told you once, I tell you again. I do this little song for your friends. But guess what? I'm not free. You gotta pay me like you would B.I.G. That's all I remember though. But I was in like elementary school. That was the first song I ever recorded. It's just a funny memory.
Damn. Did you always see yourself becoming an artist?
Yeah, that was always my goal.
How do you usually start a song? Beat first, lyrics, or just a feeling?
It depends on how I feel, because it's really all three of them. Whatever I'm going through, whatever I'm thinking about, whatever my circumstances is at the time, I might just be riding, listening to beats. So then I start writing, or rapping to the beat, writing to the beat. I might have lyrics that come to my mind based off just a way of expressing myself, and then throw the beat on, or the feeling might kind of influence or dictate the wave of the song, like what I'm gonna write about or what type of beat I want to listen to, and a mixture, like I said, all three for real. I don't have no set routine for my music.
Do you prefer recording in the studio or creating at home?
Recording in the studio.
What's the main difference for you?
The professionalism and the professional aspect. Like, I could record right now. Somebody could bring in a set and I could record right now, but it don't have me like, I'm gonna still give 110% effort, but when you in a studio, bro, as an artist, it lock you in as an artist, like the environment, especially like if they have it set up, like, because you got some studios that just got the basic setup, you in a room, it's a studio, but it ain't really, it don't stand out. But the studios, that got the LED lights, like you might walk in, it's blue, it's red, they got the little booth for you. You feel me? It puts you in a certain place artistically to just, it help you see long term what you're trying to achieve. Opposed to recording in a house, like anybody could do that. That's equivalent to me like recording on your phone. I ain't saying there's nothing wrong with it, but I don't want to do that.
I understand. I don't want to do that shit either. What's the hardest part about writing music for you?
I'm about to sit on in the chair. Probably consistency. Just because I don't write unless there's stuff going on in life, and there's always stuff going on in life. But with that being said, like sometimes it be so much going on, I don't even make time to do it. Or I might have a desire or interest, but it ain't as strong as it would be at another time. So just consistency for real.
How do you know a song is finished and ready to release?
One song got nothing. Either once I rap all the way to the end of the beat, or once I don't have nothing else to express on that beat, or I get to a point I feel like I can't put nothing else in words for that. Yeah. And once if it's, I'm not putting nothing out I wouldn't listen to. So I just know. It's like the feeling for real.
What's the biggest challenge as an independent artist?
Investing in yourself. Like, putting all your money into everything that you're doing by yourself. That's really it, for real, for real.
How do you balance real life responsibilities with chasing music?
We're gonna chase the music. I'm telling y'all need to chase whatever you chasing. Don't worry about the kids. Don't worry about the bills. Don't worry about the car note. Don't worry about school. Drop out. Drop out. It's like, nah. No, you just gotta prioritize, like, whatever you gotta do to be able to do that, do that. Like, I get a couple extra dollars, I got music written, I'm gonna go record. If you gotta make a side hustle to budget it, go do that. But it ain't like, that ain't as big of a challenge as people may think it is. It's all on how much you want to invest in yourself and what you want from how bad you want to do that. Like, I'm not making music because I want to make music. I didn't want to make music for real. Like, I stopped making music because I didn't want to make music no more. But I do believe it's something that's for me in a higher sense, like a part of my ministry, to be able to witness for God, to be able to bring people to to Jesus Christ, to be able to help win souls and lead people to freedom through Jesus. So I can't play with it, and I'm gonna prioritize it and just do what I gotta do to do that. And I know that whatever God call you to do, He gonna provide you the resources. He gonna give you everything you need to get that task or that thing done. So it's as simple as that.
What advice would you give an upcoming artist trying to get heard?
You ain't trying to get heard. Like, in the sense of don't chase it. Like, stay true to you, make your music, be the best artist you could be, and stand out. Don't try to put yourself in a box for what's popular. Don't try to follow no trends. Don't try to do none of that, because you being you got an audience for you, regardless. As long as you're consistent with your craft, the following gonna come. Like, don't focus on trying to get heard. Definitely don't focus on chasing money, because when you're doing that, it's not genuine, it's not authentic. Like, somebody could tell a real artist from somebody in it just trying to get paid. Like, that ain't helping nobody but yourself, and it's gonna show. And it ain't gonna help you for real in the long term. I feel like anytime you that's your motive, you would do anything to get that. So it's gonna always bite you in the end.
What's one thing you wish people knew about becoming an artist?
It's more than music. Music is the result. Like, music is what y'all see. Like, that's the last thing. That's the last thing. The last product. But it's a lot that go into it. From you gotta go through real life, or like, you gotta live in order to create. Sometimes you might have to step back from it in order to just center yourself and refocus. All of the stuff that go into it, from the challenges, the ups and downs, finding an engineer, building a team, learning to be diverse, understanding yourself as an artist, your lane, what you want to express, how to get your messages out clearly. It's just a lot. Like, it's way more than making music. It's a self-expression. So for me personally, it's therapeutic. But like I said, so it's always, you always gonna get me, but I'm trying to glorify God. So with that being said, it's like, it's a purpose. It's a bigger purpose, but it's way more than music.
How would you describe your sound to someone who never heard of you before?
Shout out Malak, salvation music. That's what he said. That's the type of music he makes. Salvation music. We ain't calling it Christian music, Christian rap. None of that. Like, not saying that it's not, but because it don't sound like what traditional Christian